Good morning and happy Sunday. Welcome to another edition of Cards with Corey. We had a full moon last night, full moon in Gemini, and I thought, why not pull another card for the collective? That seemed to be a bit of a crowd pleaser, and I got some nice responses about that. So, once again, I will get quiet, go within. I've already done a bit of a meditation before coming on to record, and so I'm ready to go. My candle is lit behind me. I don't know if you can see that, but it is lit. So we are ready to have some tarot guidance. So I am going to get quiet and shuffle the cards and ask the question of, what does this full moon, what energy is it that we need to maybe concentrate on or listen to? What is it that this full moon needs for us to know? Okay, just going to cut the deck one time. So we're just doing the one card. And the card that came up for us today is the Two of Wands. Very interesting, as twos indicate decisions. But it also is speaking to me about duality. So because it was the full moon of Gemini, Gemini is the sign of the twins. So this is super interesting that we would get a number 2 card. Okay, so when I think of the Two of Wands, which is the card here, we see the figure in the card is looking out over the horizon, wondering what is next. There's a decision to be made here. So at this full moon time, what decision or what are you contemplating in your world, your life? It's because this card is for the collective, very interesting that we should receive a card where the figure is holding the globe in his hand. This speaks to us about it not just being a card for individual, but the world. What does the world need at this time? And with full moons, it is a time of releasing. So we can think about what energies do we need to release from our world as a whole, as a collective? What can we let go of? What doesn't serve the world any longer? I want to say that this card always speaks to me about where do you make that decision from? From the gut, from the heart, or from the practical mind? So there's a bit of a battle even right there. And I want to say that I feel like as a collective, we need to make that decision from the heart, from the gut. What is it that we need to do? How do we need to treat one another? How can we be inspired and be in spirit and taking care of everyone? This figure walking through a doorway, taking that step, leaving the protection of the castle and going out into the world. I feel like it's saying to all of us, we need to not just think about our homes, ourselves, but the world in general. Who is our neighbor? Who's in our community? How can we perhaps inspire them? How can we be inspirational so that others may follow suit? what is the decision that we need to make to help others? Is it just that in itself? Can we say, how can I help somebody else? Somebody who might be in need of even just a smile or a nice gesture at the grocery store. I'll hold the door open for you. It's all about being part of humanity and being kind and generous. That is something that we really need in this day and age. I hope this is really speaking to everyone, but let's see what can we release? What negativity can we release from our world? And with that being said, there are many things you can find online that can show you how to do that, like a little full moon releasing ceremony. The one thing that I know of from a past teaching, you can write down the things that no longer serve you in your life, and perhaps you get a big sturdy pot. Maybe put some sand in the bottom of the pot. I mean, I know here in Ontario things are pretty cold and frozen, but if you have some sand, it might help. And then you can light a candle. Again, get quiet in your mind. Take some big, deep, meditative breaths. Write down what you feel you just no longer serves you. You want to release that energy. You want to let go of it. And take those strips of paper and light them on fire. Put them into your pot. And as they are burning, think about, that is gone. That is releasing. It no longer serves me. And this is a powerful tool, exercise to do. And you can do it a couple of days before the full moon, a couple of days after the full moon. It will still give you that same effect. But yes, full moons are for releasing. And so therefore you're entering into the new. How do you want to be? What doesn't serve you anymore? So again, we have those sort of balancing things. The number 2, which speaks of duality, decisions, and really the wands are speaking about being inspirational, being in spirit. So I hope this card helps everyone. I want to say that next weekend is Christmas, so I probably won't come on and pull a card. I want everyone to have a wonderful holiday, Merry Christmas. I will come on in the new year and pull a card because I think that will be so exciting for us all. And again, I will do a card for the collective at that point. So if you have a question for Cards with Corey, please email me. I'm always looking forward to those questions. It's Cards with Corey, and Corey is spelled CORRIE.com. Sorry, got a frog in my throat. Everyone, take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I look forward to the next episode.